We are murderers. You, me, each and every one of us. You may not know it, but without even realizing it, we've been killing thousands of animals every day. Does this sound too harsh? Do you think I'm exaggerating? Then take a look at these. Disturbing, I know. Do you know why these poor animals died? Because they thought that these plastics were their food. Around 1 million marine animals die every year due to plastic pollution. They ingest plastic, get trapped in them, suffocate, and even choke to death on the plastic debris floating around in the ocean. The marine life is under major threats due to all the plastic waste in the ocean. There are huge garbage patches around the world in different oceans, which are massive amounts of waste plastic floating around in the ocean. And by huge, I mean around 20 million square kilometers of garbage floating around in the ocean. Try to picture that. And it's not just the animals. Plastic pollution has found its way into the human diet. Tiny micropellets of plastic end up in our diet when we consume these polluted fishes. Plastics are highly toxic and they impose major health hazards for us humans. Plastic usage around the world is rapidly increasing in spite of people being aware of their harmfulness. Plastic consumption has increased from 260 million tons to 297 million tons in just 3 years. Plastic is something that does take a very long time to decompose naturally, and they take even longer to decompose when they are in water. However, the good thing about plastics is that it can be recycled. Plastics are produced from petrochemicals or from Earth's natural resources that could rather be used to fuel homes and create electricity. This could have contributed to solving the energy crisis, but instead, they are bringing more harm to the world we live in. Of all the plastic in the world, only 9% of them are being recycled, and the rest, they are dumped in landfills or they end up in different water bodies. One of the reasons behind this low percentage of recycling is that it's very expensive. It is a long and complex process that involves a lot of expensive machineries, but there is a way to reduce costs. Scientists have recently discovered a chemical catalyst that speeds up the plastic recycling process. The 3-hour process breaks down plastics into chemicals that can act as building blocks for more complex plastic products, such as nylon for clothes, shoe soles, and even automobile parts. The issue with normal recycling is that recycled products are often of low quality and cannot be used to build stronger products. But with the use of this chemical catalyst, recycling plastics will be more effective and efficient. The products that are made with the new process last longer and are reusable. So this is a major bonus for the environment. This will also encourage plastic recycling in developing countries as they are in constant need of effective production methods and cheaper materials. As a result, the amount of existing plastic in the world is going to be reduced. Now, why don't we take plastics, something that harms our world, and turn it into something that's good for the world? Very recently, scientists in Ghana have successfully created roads from recycled plastics. They have replaced the asphalt with a product that contains significant amount of plastic. Plastic detritus is shredded down to fine threads before being mixed with ordinary sand, creating a new take on traditional asphalt. This needs little in the way of a binding agent and adopts the physical resilience of its plastic origins. This will develop the infrastructure of underdeveloped and developing countries while simultaneously reducing plastic pollution. When you go to the beach, you'll often see a lot of plastic waste floating around in the water. Small-scale plastic cleanup can be done in the beaches and near the ports with a sea bin. Now, what is a sea bin? Sea bin is a waste bin which remains submerged and floats around in the water and collects the waste products floating on the water. These bins can be strategically placed beside polluted ports and beaches in order to reduce plastic pollution. This will work best for small areas as the capacity of these bins are not that high. Finally, by trying to gradually decrease the existing plastic pollution, we can hope for a future where we can find alternatives to plastics. Each of us have a part to play in the reduction of plastic and the saving of our environment. With enough time and participation, we can move toward a plastic-free and safer environment for all of us and the generations to come. Thank you.